Welcome to my channel about robotics, visiotechniek and embedded systems. If you're new to my channel or haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe via that thumbnail in the bottom right corner. The focus of this video is, as you can see, my Raspberry Pi 3 stacked on the PiXtend PLC in combination with the breadboard and this servomotor, which is connected to the pulse width output or the pulse width modulation output of the PiXtend. And last time I already tried to get it working, which didn't succeed unfortunately. So in this episode I'm going to try to get it working, and if not, try to find out why it doesn't work. And to find out how, I will need this network connection for virtual network computing, so I can watch it via my laptop, which means that the next part will be a screencast, so I can use the VNC. So, screencast, and I moved the motor from up here to up here, or down there. Also added the oscilloscope, and this is the pulse width modulation channel 0, this is 5 volts, and this is pulse width modulation channel 1. So if you look here, then this is channel 0, channel 1, and well, there's a difference already, because why is this giving all 1 and why is this like this? Anyway, I want to check everything out. Also giving this a pulse, which doesn't matter anyway because it's permanently on the 5 volts. So if I press this button, it only matters to the input here, but not to the motor. Anyway, let's do the whole thing again, which is then not registered despite the digital input pushing all the relays twice. So it takes a bit of time to do the whole loop. Yeah, analog input is not measured right now, but it is there. Going for 25 loops. And there you should have seen something. And if you have watched the previous video, I used the PX Auto tool, which did show something, but not quite the way I expected it. So the big question is, why does it do it like that? And because I'm focusing on pulse width modulation, I will edit out everything else, and well, then I'll have a time to do all of this. I changed the algorithm into 2 parts. First of all, obviously editing everything else out, but then adding 2 for loops, one for the increment and one for the decrement. The decrement will be channel 0, starting at 60,000, because that is the value kind of, not exactly the same, from PX Auto. And where X is then the pulse width modulation, and for channel 1, which is right here, the decrement, no, the increment. So this gets larger. Each dot should get large, and only to 50,000. So let's hit it. And yeah, I tried a bit and realized that I made an error in my thinking, in my algorithm. So here it goes now. So this should now overall decrement, which doesn't happen. It's not happening yet. Each iteration is half a second, but I don't see anything happen here. It's just one very, very big plus. Maybe that the probe is wrong, but and here something happens the wrong way somehow. Why does it only give this instead of something else? Only 50,000. It doesn't start at 0. That's weird. I have to look at that. I noticed a mistake here in the algorithm. Ran it again and no change. The only thing that I noticed was maybe a slight change here, but it is not that I could say, wow, now it's really changing. So this forces me to wonder if either my program is wrong or that my hardware is wrong. Let me refocus, by the way. Unfortunately, I don't have autofocus, but the whole thing is, why doesn't the pulse modulation work out? Why doesn't the relay work out? Or other things like the RS-232 interface right here. Why don't they all work out? Is it because I'm using Python C, or C in this case? Or is it some other reason? I want to find out, but I'm bound to Linux right now, because the other program that I tried to do in the beginning only runs on Windows. I tried it using Wine and that didn't work out at all. So I'm bound to this. And it doesn't go the way I like. So, what to do? Well, one thing is clear, this doesn't work out. I have been looking to the header file and the source file of PiXtend. Looking at this file and then looking at set no SPI, set pulse modulation. Yes, I'm getting here. This is what this function is about. So this should do all of this. No problem there, I think. Going out, going here, looking at SPI, set pulse width modulation, and right on top is set servo. Didn't test yet, but I added it to the algorithm. So it exists and it should be working. Back here. Let me first write this, then compile, go. Do I notice any change with the yellow part? Nothing yet. And it takes a long time, and they could of course go by 2000 both, shortening the time, but bottom line is it doesn't do a thing. So what will this one do? Not a thing either. So whatever I'm doing wrong, I don't have a clue yet. Maybe read the manual, which I already did by the way. But as you can see, no change at all. So whatever is going on, I have to find out. And that is something for another time. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, give the video a thumbs up and click the bell for getting notifications. You can also follow me via Twitter and Instagram, and you can support by either donating via PayPal or becoming a patron, which is already possible for €2 or $2. Anyway, this is going to be continued. So for now, have a nice day, take care, bye.